welcome back to my channel. It's me, Danny, and you're at my channel Down South with Danny. That is so weird sounding. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, make sure you go down below and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to, turn on that little bell and it will tell you when I'm posting videos. I know I was posting like every day all summer because I was like, my work schedule was more flexible and my school wasn't in school every single day. But I taught kids almost every single day. I just wasn't in school. But I don't even know why I got off on that tangent. Anyway, today's video is about my monthly favorites. I shouldn't say my monthly favorites because they're favorites from September and December. Not September, December. We ain't even in Christmas yet. Oh, rushing the year, are we? Yes. So these are favorites from September and October because I didn't do September favorites and October is over. So here we are with favorites for September and October. They fit in this bag with the exception of the 4 palettes that I'm going to go over for my favorites. So this will maybe kind of lengthy, guys. I'm not going to lie. Or I may do the palettes separate from that. But I do like those palettes. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with one of my favorite categories. We'll start with lips because I always leave lips for last and they get talked about the least. So let's just start with lips today. So lips, I have like some colors I've been loving as well as formulas I've been loving. So let's start with formula and color at the same time. These are from Minted Cosmetics. These are their glosses. I don't really know what they call them. They're just their glosses, the only glosses they have. This one is Mauve Over and this one is Berry Me. As you will notice, my fall kind of situation definitely leans more mauvey and berry and plummy and everything gets kind of richer and more jewel tone. This is Mauve Over. It's a great little mauve nude gloss as it says. I love it. These are so soft and they wear so well. You just want to keep putting them all over your lips. This is Berry Me. It's a little bit deeper than Mauve Over, but it's kind of the same kind of look to it, just a little bit richer in tone. And I really like this. Like I said, they're so smooth. And I got the set, I think the set of 4 glosses, which include 2 brown nudes, was like $40. And they always have a coupon code going. So these are really good. I really like those. And then next up, that kind of have a pencil. This is not a candle pencil, this is a pencil. What I have on my list today. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Blackmail. And like I said, my preference for colors tends to be this richer, plummy mauves, and that's really dark aubergine type color. I love these on lips, eyes, everywhere. It's such a good color. Love it. And then the pencil that I had, the lip crayon that I had on top of this earlier was kind of blotted down to a stain now, is this one from Boxycharm, and it's super glossy and pretty, like wine colored, and it's called, what is this called? I can't even remember. Where is it at? Havana. It's called Havana. Let's just put it back on because it's kind of fading now. But I wiped it off. Is what happened. I just blotted it down to a stain. This is a really good color. This is a great color, and if I roll it all the way down, you'll see how far down it is in the tube. But I really love how rich it looks into, how black and deep, but then it just comes out like a crushed berry wine color. It's so good. So good. The last color I've really been liking has been Ashton from ABH, and I've also been wearing several colors from her liquid lipstick line. But this one is like just a nude color that's really good, really caramelly nude, right up my alley. So I like that with the brown liner for sure. And I've really just been getting back into the form of her liquid lipsticks. Like I wore Mod the other day, and I wore what was it? Mod something else, like a deeper vampy color, Catnip. Catnip was the color I wore. I really like that. Okay, next up we have an eyeliner. I know this is so odd because I never talk about eyeliner products, but this is from NARS, and this is their Larger Than Life long wear eyeliner, and it really is long wear, which is why I'm talking about it, because it's like waterproof on the waterline, it's long wear, it holds. I don't have to scrub it off, but I take it off with the oil cleanser and then it comes off, but throughout the day it just kind of holds. And look how black this is. It's so deep. That's why I also want to share, because sometimes it's hard to find a really black liner that holds, at least for me, because I have watery eyes. And this one is in Via Veneto, which is black. Alright, that's all the not so exciting stuff out the way. So let's talk about some stuff that's kind of more exciting. Okay, I lied. Let's look at this brush real quick. This is from Sigma. It's called a Spotlight Duster. Like, the shape of this brush is just cut really interestingly, and I've been using it to put powder all over my face. It's not for that. I don't know what it's for, but it works well at putting powder. And the powder that I've been using it with nonstop is the NYX Hydro Touch Powder Foundation, and I really like this. This reminds me of both the Studio Fix and then the Urban Decay Ultra Definition Powder Foundation that they discontinued, and this one is in the shade Caramel. So I really like it. So good. So good. Like the brush and the powder foundation. They're so good. And this is the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer. I have it in number 5 because I bought this in the summer. But it's really just great for color correcting under my eyes. It's not really, I don't use it as a concealer. I use it for color correction underneath my eyes and my dark spots, as well as for dark spots on my cheeks when they act up. And my hyperpigmentation flares up. But as you can see, I have like a dent in this. Like, it's like a deep dent in it. So good. So good. Really like that. They have a few colors. Next up in here, I have a flower pot from Drew Barrymore's Flower Beauty. This is in P2 Peach Primrose. And you're like, that's kind of light, Danny. But I have it on today, guys. I have this on today as a blush. And it's just a nude blush for me. It's like a nude neutral blush for me. And I like nude neutral blushes, especially in the winter, because my eyes are normally so popping or my lips are normally so bright that sometimes you just need a nude blush to give some kind of color to your cheeks. And this reminds me of the Lorac Buildable blushes, because look how peach it looks. And then you swatch it and it doesn't look like much at first, but then you can just keep adding layers and it becomes more like, it just kind of enhances your skin tone and what you have there. And that's kind of what I like about it. Like, it just enhances what's underneath. And I really like that about that. It's very buildable, like the Lorac blushes that I love so much. But this one is like $8 and the Lorac ones are like $26. But those are really good, and you can get them in sets in the one of the Lorac blushes. I think there's a set out now this winter, and they have they have a face palette with the buildable blush formula in it as well if you want to grab that from Ulta. Next up, we got some highlighters, because your girl can't live without her makeup highlighters. Gotta have them. Been loving them all month long, guys. Love them. This one is an opal. This is like a little deluxe sample that came my way, and I've been using this everywhere. On my face, on my eyes, just everywhere. Like, it just does not get better than I got on my face today. I use the light hand. But this is just so beautiful. This is an opal, and I forgot how much I loved this highlighter, guys. I just really threw opal away. I hadn't used opal in ages. Even when I had it in palettes, I wouldn't use it in the face palettes. I may like mixing it with something else, but I wasn't using it on its own. And it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I like it. I really like it on my eyes, too, because it's like eyeshadow size. And then of course, this is the Bronze Amber that you guys know I all love. I have been using the heck out of that. I still have not hit pan in this, but I just love how skin tone this is and how just natural I can get this to look all over my face in all kind of spots. Just, I've been really liking that look of more like a natural highlight that still just makes me look so glowy and lit up without being sparkly, glittery. It's kind of been my thing. Kind of been my thing all for the last couple months. Just really kind of been my thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this, and then we're going to keep foundation and concealer for last, okay? So I've been using this Fenty primer sample, which is a really good size. Actually, it's like 1.37 ounces. But I used this like almost all month when I actually used this in combination with the Marc Jacobs one. I put the Marc Jacobs all over, and then this is where my pores were, because this was supposed to be an instant retouch primer. And I have it on today. See how it looks? Tell me what you think in the comments. I think it does pretty well. I really thought it was going to be like super mattifying, but it's not. It's like moisturizing and mattifying at the same, moisturizing with pore filling at the same time, and I really like that. It's on my wish list at Sephora to get a full size of this later on once I use up some more primers. Next we have some bronzers. Mine is so dirty. This is Bobbi Brown Tawny Brown. This is like a limited edition color, but I just want you to see how dirty red this looks. This really helps like bring some color back into my face whenever it needed it. It's kind of language that. Whenever I need it in my life, like bring it down my neck, across my chest, like anywhere I need to just put some color and life and like spark back into my face. This is perfect for this in the Tawny Brown. I don't know if they have this color anymore because, like I said, this was a limited edition color. But they do have deep, which I also really like, and dark, which is really good as well. And I do love those varying season wise. So good. Bobbi Brown makes great bronzers and nobody really talks about them. It has a cult following for Bobbi Brown customers, but not a lot of people are talking about it. The next bronzer I've really been liking is the ABH one in Mahogany. It kind of has like that same like red undertone to it. Like this one's more like deep red undertone, and it really, it's what I have on today, all around my perimeter and down through my cheekbones and underneath my cheekbone. I have it all on my face, okay, because I put bronzer everywhere. I put it all over. I don't care what they say bronzer is supposed to go. My bronzer don't want to, but I do have this all over today, and I really, really, really love how it looks. It just makes me look like I've been spending some time at the beach. I like it. All right, guys. Down to the people who make your face cute party. Okay, so I have 3 foundations to throw in here real quick and 1 concealer. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Let's chat here. When I first got this, I did not like it a whole lot. I did not think it was going to do anything for me because I am Team Radiant Concealer from Too Faced. Like, I was like, oh, how you going to try to replace my Radiant Concealer? Like the, what is that called? That's Radiant Creamy as NARS. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting this name right. What is it called? Born This Way Concealer, maybe? Too Faced concealers. I should know this. I've used a bunch of them. Like, I've used quite a few, if you've looked. The original Born This Way concealer is what I'm talking about, if you guys don't know. I'm talking about the original Born This Way concealer. But this one is called... yeah, this one is called Born This Way Concealer. Yeah, that's what I thought. The original is called Born This Way Concealer too. But it's like more of a radiant and dewy finish to it. Like it's in a thinner tube, like the regular traditional tube, like this is what I'm talking about. Like that one, the regular one, like the original. And then this one is called the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Okay, I guess they got different names, but they're basically almost the same name. But it's like a thinner tube of this, and it's much more brightening and glowy, and it's my favorite. It's one of my like top 5 concealers. That one, top 3 probably. Like it's in the top. I love it. But then this one is the multi-use sculpting concealer, and it's the big sister to it. It's the big sister version of that concealer. And at first I was already biased. I told y'all I was judging it like a. This is like the. I was judging, okay? Like this is like the big sister, super judging this little concealer before I even tried it. I got in the shade Mocha, which is strange because I have the Peachy Matte Foundation in the shade Mocha, which works in the winter. So I figured I would get this, and this will be good for like highlighting, under eye concealing in the summer. And I was right about the color. The color is good. It's like a neutral base color, kind of yellow, but not too yellow. And the doe foot applicator is huge on here. This is almost the size, like half the size of a foundation, guys. Like sometimes I forget this is a concealer and I get it confused and think it's a foundation. I probably will buy another one of these in a deeper shade to use as a foundation, and then this highlight, and just, it says sculpt, because conceal, contour, and highlight and retouch. That statement alone should tell you that I've come to really appreciate this. This brightens under my eyes like so much that sometimes if my dark circles aren't too bad, I don't even have to correct. I don't have to color correct it, and I can wear this. Like this is not really my skin tone, but it's only like a half a shade above my skin tone currently, needless to say. Yeah, it's like a highlighting concealer, but not really too highlighting, and I like that. And it dries down, but it's not matte and sucking on my face like the Tarte Shape Tape. Like it's like the Tarte Shape Tape like whips your under eyes into shape too. Because I get in the peachy undertone is to help color correct as well. Most of my concealers are more peachy undertone or neutral undertone. Peachy to help color correct, and then neutral to just wear on days, and it's just kind of natural days when I'm not color correcting. And that's how I wear my concealers. I don't wear them really golden and really yellow, really like Instagram brightening of the face. I don't know my hands. What am I doing with my hands? Who knows? Or whatever. I don't really do that Instagram under eye type expression. I like dot 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 pat 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 out. Eyes look more bright. I don't have this on today because I put the brightening one on, and I knew I was just gonna put this face on and film, and then probably wash my face down to get ready later for a gala that I have tonight. But I will be wearing this tonight because it will hold up through the nighttime and through the being at the gala, and it'll look just like snatched. Okay, snatched. So that'll definitely be worth it for me to wear tonight. So needless to say, I really like the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage that I was super judging before I tried it. I liked it. Next up, we got some foundations. True Drugstore, one high end, or one higher end one. And let's start with the drugstore if you like. I guess, or I'll just start with this one. Oh, excuse me, Lord. This is the Maybelline New York. We know that Maybelline New York is the brand. And it's the Super Stay Full Coverage Concealer in 24-hour foundation. I have it in 340 Cappuccino. I'm going to put this on my hand. Y'all going to be like, girl, that's orange. It is kind of orange. So it does, I do have to do some work to make this work. Not a lot, but some. It's very warm. Very warm. Super warm. I bought this in the summer, so it definitely bought it in a more warmer color than I am currently. But it's warm. It does dry down to not as orange of a color, but I definitely need to like conceal and powder with a powder that's more neutral to bring this orange down. I wish they would expand this line to include the same amount of colors as the matte and poreless, because the matte and poreless in 338 Spicy Brown is my absolute color that I can wear like 95% of the year no matter what is going on. It's a great color. I love it. So I wish I would expand it, but this foundation holds up through sweat, crying, the wind, the rain. It holds up, guys. It's super safe for a reason, and I really love the formula. I love the formula, so I'm hoping they add more colors. Another formula that I really have been liking that holds up through sweat, tears, crying, fighting, laughing, loving, and some other things is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. And I have it in the color Mahogany, and it is actually not a bad color match, but it does oxidize. It's going to look pretty light when I squirt this out. It actually doesn't look that light on camera, but when I spread it out, it's going to look a little bit lighter. But it does oxidize down as well. It deepens up, but it's more of a cooler tone. It's more of a winter tone color for me, and so I will definitely be able to wear this winter. I'm wearing it on my face right now with the NYX powder foundation on top, so like a light dusting of it on top. So it works. I really like this foundation. I think it was a great thing. I do think that you need a moisturizing base underneath this. I think if I put a mattifying base on this and then put this on, my face would look like tight. But I always use a moisturizing hydrator because then I have like tons of layers of moisturizer underneath on my face. So this does not make my face tight. It just holds on to my face and just looks like, it looks like not too bad, like skin. Pretty good. I like it. The last foundation, as you can see, like skin has been kind of my option and things to go to. I'm going to shake this up because it is watery. And hear how watery it is. This is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. It is an ultra light skin perfecting sunscreen, and I think this has zinc oxide. Yeah, it has titanium dioxide in it and oxidate. So I don't know, maybe the zinc is what's making my face break out in the other sunscreens. Who knows? But I've been using this and it hadn't broken my face out. This is the Vitalumiere Aqua, and it lives up to its name. Like, just you see how they just aqua stuff on down there, just like water. But I don't use this for like super. I have it in color 121 Caramel, which is a really good match. And because it's so watery, you could play around if you're a little bit lighter or darker than me with the colors you're gonna get. But this just kind of smooths out into the skin and makes your skin look really healthy. Like, I just feel like when my face looks dull or I'm not at my best health, this really helps that. Like, look how it just looks like skin. Like, my skin just looks healthy. And that's what it does, and I really love it for that reason. Like, I love how healthy it makes my face and skin look. I don't buy it for the purpose of helping them getting full coverage out of it. That's not the reason I bought that, but I really like it for my skin looking like super healthy, and I like that. I've been really looking for a more healthy skin-like finish this year, and I think these three foundations have been kind of helping me get that, especially the Vitalumiere as well as the Estee Lauder Water, Double Wear Water finish. So I like this. I will keep using it. I will probably use it up. Not by this year, but I will definitely use it up because it's really good. Guys, that's the end of my monthly favorites for September and October. I know you're like, girl, where's the eyeshadow? Because you always wear eyeshadow, or some eyeshadow, where is it at? It will be in a separate video because I know this favorite video is pretty long already. It's probably like 20 something minutes long, and I will definitely try to cut that down. I know little editing software I'm working on using, but I will definitely get the eyeshadows to you guys in another video, so stick around, come back. I'm doing all this pointing today. What's going on with my hands today? But my voice is getting a little tired, So I will see you guys around. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, tell me what your favorites have been for the past couple months. Tell me something that is amazing that you've really been loving, especially base products, because you guys know I love base products. Tell me if you tried these foundations, how they worked for you, if you love them, and what color you may be in, so that people around us in the comments can kind of get a conversation going and know if they may be near your color. Thank you guys for watching. Again, subscribe. See you around. Bye.